Most people assume breathing issues that are just mechanical, like something's up with your lungs or your posture or poor breathing habits. But in my work, I've come to see breath is almost never just about oxygen. It's about one of the fastest ways that you can tune into the nervous system and work with it to soften everything. Because when your system perceives threat, whether it's physical threat or emotional threat or threat in relationship to who's around you, the breath naturally shortens. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be threat in your immediate environment right now that you even see. It can be something that's triggered from long ago. So you want to know how to manage that. Because when you get short of breath, your diaphragm braces, the ribs become stiffer, and breath tends to go to the upper ribs, which go quickly breathing, ready for fast action. And that has a huge effect on your brain. Your body will start to limit movement until it understands the danger around you. And many times you don't even know what it is. And as I said, the important bit is that your system doesn't necessarily distinguish a danger that's happened in the past and one that's happening now. So if you've ever had trauma, and who today isn't realizing we've all had trauma. If you've had to live through trauma where you had to stay quiet, alert, responsible, strong, your breath may have learned to stay small. Not because you're an anxious type, but because your body learned that full expansion wasn't safe. So what do you do about it? This is why forcing deep breathing can actually increase your tension. Have you ever noticed that? It's like the nervous system's trying to guard you and protect you, and you're telling it with your upper brain, or the lower brain's trying to protect you, override that guard, and it pushes back. You may notice if you override that your jaw wants to tighten up and your shoulders lift and your chest working even harder, and you may start to feel dizzy or even more anxious or frustrated. It's not failure. It's not failure of the system. It's protection. And your breath doesn't need to be controlled. It wants to be invited through safety, not effort. So let's talk for a minute about where breath restriction usually lives.